In this section, we'll spend some time exploring the different types of bias that exist. The handout that accompanies this section has information on a range of biases. We're going to spend some time on 3 of these, including microaggression. The first that we're going to explore is conformity bias. Conformity bias is the tendencies people have to act similar to the people around them, regardless of their own personal beliefs or idiosyncrasies. You might think of this as a form of peer pressure. The problem is that the majority is not always right, which may cause you to miss out on the best person for a particular area of work in the life of the church or a particular project, because individual opinions become muddled in a group setting.
Affinity bias is another example of unconscious bias. Very often, we feel more comfortable with people who look and sound like us. However, this can lead to exclusion when presented with someone who is somehow different. We should pay particular attention to avoid this type of bias when conducting a selection or recruitment process.
The third bias that we explore now is confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is the inclination to draw conclusions about a situation or a person based on your personal desires, beliefs, and prejudices, rather than on unbiased merit. It's important to be aware of confirmation bias, as it can lead to missing alternative options involving a greater range of people in the life of the church, and therefore missing out on the gifts and skills that they offer.
Microaggression or microincivility is a set of unconscious behaviors which say to another person that they do not belong. They become other and not welcomed. Examples can include a lack of eye contact from someone you've engaged in conversation, or you might make a suggestion during a team meeting and someone else is given the credit after repeating what you had said earlier. Another example is where assumptions are made about your competence to do a particular role or task, even though you have the experience and are well qualified. Over a period of time, those experiencing microaggression can lose confidence, self-esteem, and can become less likely to participate in the full life of the church.
We encourage you now to read through the handout material fully and using the questions that are now on the screen as a starting point to share your reflections in the group discussion.